All right, hello wine drinking people. We're back and it's time for what I drank yesterday, which, this is now what I drank the last few days, or, we try to get caught up every few days on what we're drinking here in the store. And just one event this week. We had a cooking class, so not much to cover there, but tonight we do have a 95-point Parker and up Pinot Noir tasting, which should be interesting to report on for tomorrow, or the next day, or whenever we do it. But, we'll try to catch up at the beginning of the week, and then again at the end of the week on the drinking that we've got going on here at the store, instead of tagging it on to the end of our email and making what we're trying to sell you 22 pages long. But a lot of drinking going on here. This finishes up last week in the beginning part of this week, or yesterday. And we've got Matt from Noble in the store with a mixed bag of things. Piattelli Torrentes from the Cafayette Valley, and Argentina. One of the things that I'm not fond of in terms of varietals would be Torrentes. And although, the wine does have a nice kind of freshness to it, it's got this kind of quinine, tonic-y note to me that I don't think belongs in wine. It belongs in more of kind of a mixed drink or a cocktail. So not going to sell me on Torrentes. All right, the Colina Chardonnay Reserva from Casablanca. Not bad for a $9.50 Chardonnay, but not the reason I get out of bed in the morning to drink cheap Chilean Chardonnay. All right, Casa della Via Toscana IGT. This was a nice little wine, very distinctive, a good hand of that fresh plowed earth on the nose with hints of fine herbs and red cherry, red plum-like fruit, a little porcini nuance there, very distinctly Tuscan. A good amount of that red berry fruit on the tongue with excellent balance and nice depth of flavors there. Kind of dried meat and a leather nuance, a little dusty earth kind of spice showing through on the finish. Excellent bottle of IGT Tuscan, although I didn't write down the varietals on that one. Okay, we've got Piattelli Malbec Premium. So this is Primo juice. I don't know if there's a designation for premium, but there is one DOC in Argentina and Mendoza. It's called Luján de Cuyo, which is where this wine is from. Every time we get someone that seems knowledgeable about Argentina, about the politics and the wine business, they're asked, are they going to come out with more DOCs? Because they just have one. It's kind of odd. You're going to have a designate areas. You just designate one area? Anyways, Mendoza is a big place, and this was infinitely more interesting than the Torrentes here. Lovely fresh black earth, burnt campfire wood, a little violet nuance to the blackberry and blueberry fruit on the nose. Big and chewy Malbec on the tongue with gobs of ripe, succulent blackberry jam-like fruit, espresso, bittersweet chocolate spice. Really smooth and silky texture here. Nice structure and length on the finish. Excellent bottle of Malbec. Premium. All right. Freemark Abbey Cabernet Sauvignon. This is another one of the winery that Jess Jackson's has tried to reconcile, bring back from the dead. And the only winery to have two wines in the Great Tasting of Paris in 1976. And a winery that has a long history in Napa Valley making some great wines. Sycamore and Bosch, the two great single vineyards they have. This is their Napa Valley Cab. Still a 100% estate bottled wine. And a nice hint of toasty oak spice to the current cassis berry fruit, fresh earth, and some fine herbs, dark chocolate, dusty earth nuance. They're celebrating their 125th anniversary this year. Wow. All right, this is, as I mentioned before, 100% estate bottle from the original winery, and sweet currant and cassis berry fruit on the tongue. Nice amount of structure here with a classic, another classic vintage from Napa, 2007. Lots of everything. A nice acidity holding things together for $30. Yeah, an excellent little bottle of Cabernet from Freemark Abbey. All right, well, next up, we've got M from Michael Mondani.